So today I want to talk about the biggest self-imposed obstacle to client acquisition. G'day, I'm Andrew Abel, this is Advisio, and I want to talk to you about what I think is the biggest self-imposed obstacle to client acquisition. Now, of course, client acquisition, it's essential for business growth. You can't run a business, grow a business, become profitable without it. So you've got to get really, really good at this. But, you know, it's interesting, I see a lot of professional firms, a lot of lawyers and accountants, they're out there getting really busy with their client attraction and their client acquisition, and yet I think they're doing so without really acknowledging the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room, for me, is clarity over exactly who your message is for. Now, when you don't get this right, your messages are going to end up being really, really bland. And the reason for that is because you're trying to stretch this message to appeal to as many people as you possibly can. And when it's too broad a message, no one really feels like they connect with it. And when no one feels like they connect with it, your engagement's going to be low. And when your engagement's low, your lead flow and your lead acquisition is going to suffer, and that's going to hurt your profit. So let me just give you 4 things to get you pointed in the right direction. So the first thing is to face your niche fears. Now, don't worry, I'm not suggesting for a moment that you go and re-engineer your firm and you get your entire firm focused on a particular niche. But I am suggesting that when it comes to your marketing, to your client attraction and your client acquisition, that you hunt in niches. So you get very specific about who you're putting your message in front of and what you're saying to them when you do. Now, the second thing is to narrow your niche. Now, we've all got clients that we don't like working with. It's easy to identify them. But let me ask you, who is it that you really do like working with? You like working with them. They're good for your energy levels. They're good for your profit levels. Who are those people? And it might not be one type of client. It might be 3 or 4 different types of clients that you can identify that sort of fall into neat little buckets. They're the sorts of people that you want to get really focused on with your marketing. So in terms of narrowing your niche, as I say, it doesn't have to be 1, could be 3, 4 or 5. For each of those niches, you need to build your avatar. Now, that's a concept you've probably heard before, and we're not talking just about demographics. We're talking about understanding the psychology of each of the people that fall into those buckets. So what is going through their mind when they come to you with a problem? They're articulating that problem in a particular way. What's really going on underneath for them? What are their fears and frustrations and their wants and aspirations? Build your avatar out, because when you understand what's really troubling them, then you can tailor your messages, and this is the 4th point. You can tailor your messages so that you speak to their inner voice. And I'm not sure where I heard this from, but there's a saying that if you can articulate your prospect's problem better than they can themselves, you win the right to help them with implementation. So I hope that's been useful. Those 4 things again: face your niche fears, narrow your niche, build your avatar, and speak to their inner voice. Hope that's been helpful. If it has, please like and share the post. Or if you've got a question, just pop it in the comments box below and I'll do my best to answer that. Anyway, my name's Andrew Abel. This is Advisio. Bye for now.